Trials of Osiris has been out for a few weeks now, and we've seen a bit of a shift from how excited people are that it's back to how frustrating the game mode can be. And why is it so frustrating? It seems like a lot of people are struggling to get 3 wins to get any rewards, and the rewards in general just don't seem to incentivize people to keep trying. Let's chat about some of the things we think Trials could improve on and how to achieve it. First off, the token system. Now, the token system has been used many times in Destiny and usually gets tiring. The more you play, the more tokens you collect, and the less you want to hand them in. They did something different with tokens for trials, and they made them disappear on reset. At first, we thought this was a neat idea because it meant we wouldn't end up hoarding thousands in our vaults, and we didn't really think about how it would feel to the casual player base. This is really only a problem because there's currently a 3-win requirement to cash in any tokens at all that you've earned. And as we mentioned earlier, there are a lot of people that can't manage to hit that 3-win mark. Imagine spending a bunch of time playing all weekend, earning tokens, and having absolutely nothing to show for it at the end of the weekend. That definitely doesn't feel good, and hopefully that can change. Since we're talking about rewards, they seemed a little lackluster. There's 6 weapons currently available through trials: a scout rifle, an auto rifle, a fusion rifle, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and a rocket launcher. The weapons themselves can roll with some pretty good perks, but you have to unlock them by getting certain win thresholds first. There's also 1 armor set per class that's available that's unlocked in a similar fashion. So each week there's been a new group of rewards available from hitting 3 wins, 5 wins, 7 wins, and flawless. Seeing as a lot of people aren't hitting 3 wins, we can expect there's a lot of rewards that people have struggled to unlock. For people that are regularly hitting up the lighthouse, there aren't really any special rewards. You get the current week's gear piece or weapon, and your trials gear and weapons glow. You also have a chance of getting some ascendant shards or enhancement prisms and a random drop of either one of the weapons or a piece of gear. As someone who has gone flawless multiple times each weekend, I'm super grateful that we were able to farm the chest each time and I have a chance at those upgrade materials. Ascendant shards are not the easiest things to come by. We're definitely more of PvP players, and grinding nightfalls to masterwork our gear was a chore. We think this is one of the best reasons to go flawless right now, apart from enjoying the game mode and helping others. So what could they do to make rewards better and make people want to continue to grind the Trials playlist? So let's look at Destiny 1. In Destiny 1, the Flawless chest dropped Adept weapons. And that was the only way to get Adept versions of the Trials weapons. These weapons had an additional perk, Snapshot, that wasn't on the normal versions, and that actually made those just a little bit better and a little bit more desirable. In my opinion, Celerity would have been a really neat perk to have on an Adept type weapon. Celerity gives you increased target acquisition, increased handling and reload speed, and reduced flinch from incoming fire when you're the last living member of your fire team. This is mostly going to happen when you're playing Trials of Osiris, and can really add an incentive to go flawless and get the Adept versions of the weapons. So that's great for players that are going flawless, but what about those that are struggling to get their first few wins? Firstly, I think they should remove the 3-win requirement to hand in tokens, and we also think that they should add additional weekly bounties that reward powerful drops. Ideally, there would be 1 bounty for weapons and 1 for armor. When completed, it would drop one of the rewards currently available for the week from the 3, 5, or 7 win rewards. These bounties could be fireteam based and focus on things like kills, assists, fireteam revives, etc., which could easily be done by anyone by putting the time in and playing the games in trials. There's also the obvious issues on PC with hacking and cheating that Bungie has said they're addressing, and DDoSing, which is hard to combat, but overall, our Xbox Trials experience has been a fairly positive one. Hopefully, in the future, they can ramp up their activity combating these issues and kind of smooth over what's going on, because it definitely is pretty rough right now. I'd love to see some of the changes made to incentivize people to continue playing Trials, whether they've gone flawless or not, and to reward those that put in the time. The higher number of people playing, the better the experience will be for everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the Lighthouse.